Hey boo, hey. It is a DIY day. Woo! Okay, so I know you guys have been asking for DIY, so I'm going to give it to you. So, first DIY, I have several coming. The first DIY we're going to do, I have several coming up, is this tufted headboard. This is actually a headboard that I made myself, and I'm going to show you step by step how to do it. All the products that you need will be listed below. I'm not going to actually go through each one by one because it's really not about the products that you use as much as it's about putting it all together. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so what I'm gonna do first is basically I got this pegboard from Home Depot, and they cut it for you, so you just give them the measurements and they will cut it out for you. But basically, I'm just tracing the amount of foam that I need to put on the headboard. That's what helps give you that tufting. The pegboard is easy for, especially if you're a beginner, because it already has the holes in it. You just have to figure out where you want everything to go. So I'm going to go ahead and just mark the holes where I need to cut out to put the buttons in for the tufting. Now I'm just going to take I took a box cutter and cut through the foam. And it was really easy once I figured out that the box cutter was the best option. But yeah, so you just get rid of the excess. And once you have all of the holes where you want them, put the board under the foam, and you're going to spray the adhesive glue to the board and then press the foam down on it so that it'll stick to the board. A lot easier. So you're just going to, spray, stick, press, keep on moving. Spray, stick, press. Oh, spray, stick, press. Get it? Oh. Okay. Serious now. But no, it's really easy to do. Once you get the foam down the way you want it, you may have to cut a little bit of excess off of the sides just so it fits nicely on there. I had to cut a little bit because I'm actually putting the frame around it. So next you want to just cut squares or circles where you marked on the foam so that you can put the buttons through. So I put my finger in the hole that I cut out and just made sure I was able to get access to the hole on the pegboard that it's supposed to go through. And you just do that all across. So depending on how many buttons you have, it's going to determine how long this project is going to take. I had about 45 buttons for mine. And I found this button covering kit where you are actually able to make your buttons out of the fabric that you have, which is awesome. So that took quite a bit of time. It would be a good project if you have like a boyfriend, husband, kids, whatever. This is a great family project, so that way you can get it done quicker. Now, what you see me doing here is basically stapling down the batting to the board. And I'm going to do the exact same thing with the fabric. Basically, you lay it out, stretch it across, staple it down. You may need to use a hammer just to secure the staples in, but it's pretty easy. So on the back of the board, I also marked where I wanted the needle to go into the board. And I also, on the other side, you'll see little black dots where I marked for where I need the needle to come through. And that is just kind of a guide for me. So you push the needle through, put the button on the thread. This is upholstery thread that you can get out of your craft store, and that long needle is an upholstery needle, or I think actually it's the needle that says doll. I think it's used for like doll hair, or so I don't know, it's something for dolls, but it works just the same. And basically I just put the needle through. I put the button on the needle, pulled it down to the thread, made a couple of knots, put the needle back through the board, and just kind of secured it with the staples. You're going to need a lot of staples for this project, I guarantee you. So the method that I used was kind of like a triangle. So I would like pull and staple to the bottom, as you see me doing here. I'm pulling it, stapling it at, on one side, coming up, stapling it on the other side, and then moving to the you know, other opposite side, kind of making a little, it's not even a complete triangle, but just making it so that the thread will stay in place. And then I grabbed I think I grabbed pliers, and I was like hammering it into the board, but I think you probably want to use a hammer. I just grabbed whatever I had. And then secure it by tying like 3 or 4 knots. Move on to the next one. So this project, for me, it took about, I want to say it took about 8 hours for me to complete, and it's more so because of the amount of buttons that I had. What I realized is that if you want the tufting to be deeper, press the buttons down into the hole, and that'll give you a deeper groove. So once I completed it, I just, you know, I actually spray painted the fabric with glitter, the same glitter that I spray painted the frame with, because that frame was initially black, and I spray painted it metallic silver, and I took the rest of that spray paint and spray painted all across the board, and I just secured it into place, and with these 2 little like metal strips. I don't know what they're exactly called, but basically I just took those metal strips and like screwed them into place so that the board wouldn't move. And then to hang it on the wall, you'll just need something really sturdy. So just make sure you get the proper equipment to hang it from your wall. But once you get it done, it looks awesome. It looks amazing. It's really easy to hang. So I hope you guys like this video. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye.